Hi everyone, today we're going to take a closer look on how to use the Vennture Media Hub. More specifically, we're going to look into how to add new authors and how to edit existing ones. Now, once you are inside the Media Hub, on the left-hand side in the navigation, if you expand the Media Hub section, you'll see at the very bottom you have speakers and authors. For this specific video, I'm going to concentrate on authors only. Now, when you click into this, you will see that you have a full list of all the authors currently in the Media Hub, alongside with the image, name, the job title, the slug, and also the translations as well. In order to edit them, all you have to do is click on the little pencil, and what this will do, this will open an edit page. And quite conveniently, the page will also tell you what version of, what status you are saving it as and which folder it's inside as well. You have the preview button here, so if you wanted to have a look as to what it looks like at the front end of site, you can do. So you have an option between staging and live. At the moment, the site that I'm using as an example is only in staging, and so it does not have a live URL, hence why I only give staging as the option. Now, the edit consultant page is quite simple. All it is just a form that needs to be filled out with name, first name, the job title. You have a rich text editor for the bio or description of the author if you wanted to provide a little bit more information. And at the very end at the bottom, you have the email address, and this will be used to link up all the media items that this author has created, as well as a slug, which will be used to then view the author's profile at the front end of site, as well as you can add the image, and you have the meta data at the bottom here as well. A very nice and useful option here is the history button here. So when you click into that, this will basically show you who is the last person who's edited this. In this particular example, this author has not been edited yet, but when it is, it will give you an option to actually view the previous revision, and you can also use a rollback option to switch between the current version and the previous versions if you needed to go back to what you had previously. Now, to add an author, there are two different ways to add an author. You can add an author inside the author section here, so you just click on the red add button, and it's exactly the same form where you have first name, last name, the job description, the bio, email, and the slug and the image, and the meta description here. So you can create multiple authors, which will be then added to this list here. Alternatively, you can also create authors as you go. So for example, when you're creating a media item, let's, for example, take a blog for this purpose. And in the author section, you will see that there's nothing selected, but there's also a red button here. When you click this gives you an option to add an author as you go. And very similar to when adding an author inside the author section. It's exactly the same form that needs to be filled out, and once you're happy with it, you can save. Also, the saving options are the staging and live, and also the draft. So you can add, you can save it as a draft. However, you will not be able to view this in a front end of site because it's only a draft. Now, for the sake of the demonstration, I will also demonstrate what the author's profile looks like at the front end of site. Now, if I just exit all of this and go back to the author section and pick one at random, the only way you can preview it is if you go into edit page. Now, if I edit this one, particularly go into preview and I preview in staging, the author's profile will then open in a separate tab, and this is what it looks like at the front end of site. You will have the image of the author, or in most cases it's also the consultant, the name, their job role, as well as a section for their bio as well. And the bio could be as short or as long as you wanted to. You can also include embed videos or images if you wanted to make it a little bit more personal, a little bit more special. And then further down, you will see all of the articles written by the specific author, as well as the filters on the side as well, so you can filter by type. And this will also, the count on the side will tell you what kind of what types of content they have produced, whether it's a blog, whether it's a download or an event, and also what category they sort of fall under. And this is how you add or edit authors on Vennture Media Hub.